Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? We have more Summer Cup action coming up. Like I just posted, be sure to watch to the end to see a surprise. Something really cool happens that doesn't happen often, so stay to the end to see what that is. Alright, let's get into the battles. We have Superior versus the Psychic Giraffe Pokemon. We are charging up, we're throwing off our Aerial Ace attack. They don't shield it, so already took off a chunk of health to them. They have the Psychic Fang attack, and they also have Mirror Coat, I believe. So I decided to shield this simply because they had built up a lot of energy, and I figured they were going to throw off Mirror Coat and not the Psychic Fang. And we called that correctly, thankfully. Switch out, able to farm him down. So we have the Galvantula, I believe is its name, is also a bug and electric Pokemon very similar to Charjabug. So another good option. We throw off our X-Scissor, they don't shield it, took off a solid chunk. They're going to throw off the Lunge, so I decided to shield to keep my Charjabug healthy. We use both of our shields, they have one shield left, so let's see how this plays out. Oh, bedtime reminder came up. I try to go to bed at 11, I honestly don't go to bed till after midnight, so I don't even know why I have that reminder. Anyways, back to the battle. Fighting. We were able to knock him out. We have a sliver of health. We were able to get off our lightning attack, and it is a Toxapex. So it is super effective, and they don't shield it. Even though that discharge was super effective, Toxapex is such a bulky Pokemon. It barely did that much, took off that much health. It only took off like 20% health, 10-20%, not even that much. Toxapex versus Toxapex. In this mirror match, they are already down 50% of their HP, so there's really no way they can win. We both have the same attacks. I have way more health, so we just gotta charge attack them down. It's GG's at that point. Toxapex, like I said, is super bulky, a great Pokemon in this cup. It is ranked number 1 in this cup. I don't think it is the best attacker for this cup, but again, it is so tanky, it can take a lot of hits, even with the super effective attacks. It has so much HP and defense that those attacks don't even take off that much health. But we did win that first round, starting off 1-0. Always great to start off a round with a win. I hate starting the rounds off with a loss. It's very demoralizing and can kind of throw you off your mental game for the rest of the battles. But let's go into round number 2. We start off against a Pidgeot. So Pidgeot is not a great matchup for this team. I switched to my Charjabug, get a couple of lightning attacks off. They switched to Victory Bell, so not the greatest start for us. I have found that starting with Superior works very well because Superior resists so many things. It resists electric, water, ground, so a lot of the Pokemon used in this cup. So typically the opponent has to switch before I have to switch when I start with Superior. They switched out to Pidgeot to Victory Bell after I switched to Charjabug. I still feel like switching to Charjabug was the right thing since Pidgeot is a bad matchup for this team and it is weak to lightning, so I stand by my decision. Took out the Victory Bell. They have a Venusaur. They swap out to their Pidgeot. Trying to think if I should have switched to... So I switched to Toxapex because Superior is weak to poison. And Venusaur has a strong poison attack, so... The reason why I question that is because it takes so long for Toxapex to get to their charge attacks. This Pidgeot is just going to be able to build up energy. Let's see if they shield here. I don't think this water attack would knock them out anyways. No, it doesn't. And so at this point, I remember playing this game. After this charge attack, I don't know why. Maybe I didn't realize they shielded, but I thought that I knocked out the Pidgeot. So I'm playing as if Venusaur is their only Pokemon. So I bring out the Charjabug to eat the charge attack. Had I known that the Pidgeot was still there, I might not have done that. I probably would have switched to Superior and used my shield or not shielded it. They were able to get that off. Yeah, see, I think it would have played out differently had I known that the Pidgeot was still alive. That was a mistake on my part. Just an oversight. Let's see how this plays out. Super effective. Yeah, I think we could have won that battle had I not switched to Charge Bug first. That was just, again, an oversight on my part. I thought I knocked the Pidgeot out, so I was playing as if Venusaur was their last Pokemon. So just a little careless mistake on my part, not paying close enough attention to the match. So 1-1, on to the next one. We have the Vigoroth. Typically, I'll switch to Toxapex when Vigoroth comes just because it is a better matchup. It looked like they lagged a little bit right there, so I was able to get some fast attacks in before they started, so I kept Superior in. Switch to the Toxapex after that, and it does look like they're lagging. My opponent does end up lagging out, so I am going to fast forward through this fight. I would much rather win the battle by actually winning, but you know what? We will take the free win. We will take the free rewards. You know, the game messes up sometimes for us, so it is what it is. We'll take the free one when we can get it, but let's just finish up this match. Switch to Superior because it is super effective. We can get through this Pokemon quicker and end the match. So a nice extra bonus win. So 2-1 at this point. Let's move on to the next battle. All right, let's see who we are going up against next. Maybe I'm going to start cutting these parts out when I do the voiceovers, just so it's a little quicker. Toxapex. Toxapex versus Superior. I think I'm going to switch into Charjabug here. I do switch into Charjabug. I get off one lightning attack and he switches to Venusaur. Venusaur is not as intimidating, or excuse me, Ivysaur. Ivysaur is not as intimidating as Venusaur because it doesn't have that Frenzy Plant attack. I think they usually run Razor Leaf and then the Poison Sludge Bomb attack, which they just threw there. That being said, they are taking off some good health on my Charjabug. And I want to keep Charjabug alive to go against that Toxapex. I'm not doing a good job of that, so I have to shield here. They throw off the Sludge Bomb. We're going to have to throw off our X-Scissor, otherwise Charjabug is going to get knocked out. So let's see if they shield this. They don't shield this. They bring out their Toxapex. We are only able to get off a couple more fast attacks, so didn't really get to utilize the Charjabug against the Toxapex. Again, another Toxapex mirror match. I think that happened once or twice already in this set of 5 battles, but in this matchup, like I said, I just go Toxapex versus Toxapex. I'll typically throw off the Brine attacks because you can do more total damage over time. It takes less charge attack energy to do the Brine attacks, and over the course of the battle against the Toxapex, you can get more total damage with the Brine. Now, I may be wrong with that, but it seems to work for me so far. And then they switch out. Not a good matchup for them. Greninja is very weak to Superior, so we are going to shield this. Night Slash. Throw off the Leaf Tornado. Let's see if we can get a debuff in. If we can get a debuff in, then even better. Okay, they do shield, and we do get the debuff. So we were able to take their shield to get the debuff. This attack should not do much damage at all. And at this point, the writing is on the wall. We can hit him with another Leaf Tornado. It does knock out, so yeah, like I said, the writing's on the wall. We still have our Toxapex in the back, so even if our Superior ended up getting knocked out, but oh, it does. So they do get off a charge attack. So Superior does get knocked out. It is weak to poison, but it just needed one more fast attack from our Toxapex, and there we go. We are 3-1 in this round. So far a good round. Let's see who we're going up for the final round. Again, in our loss versus the Pidgeot team, I think it was possible to win that, but I'm not sure. It's hard to say after the fact, but all right. Whiscash versus Superior. Superior resists both the water and mud attacks, so our opponent quickly swaps out to Pelipper. We switch to our Charjabug because they are weak to lightning, and yeah, they are just in a bad spot. Their team is super weak to us. I'm just going to farm down this Pelipper without even having to throw off a charge attack. So I have a ton of charge attack energy on my Charjabug. They bring out the Whiscash. I have 2 X-Scissors built up on Charjabug, so I'm just going to throw these off. Back to back. Let's just hit them with both. We do some good energy, or good damage. They block 1 with a shield. They swap out to Quagsire. Quagsire is also weak to Superior, so unfortunately this opponent did not have a good team to go against ours. We resist both the water and the mud attacks. They throw out the Mud Bomb, does no damage. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing they can do at this point. This Mud Bomb is not going to do anything to us. They throw off the Scold, again, doesn't do much damage. That's GG's, so easy win based on the matchup. Our Pokemon were just effective and resistant to theirs, so not much they could do. Now check this out. We encountered the 5-star raid boss as our reward encounter, and I believe there's a 3 to 5% chance of this happening once you reach rank 20. I think this is the 4th time we've gotten a 5-star raid boss as a reward, so it can happen. Just an extra little bonus, and another reason why you should do the PvP Go Battle League. You get so much Stardust, so many rare candies, you get encounters for the 5-star raid boss, you get so many charge TMs, and so much stuff. I think it's just something everyone should do if you're playing Pokemon Go. I understand not everyone likes it, and it's, you know, pretty competitive, so I get it that some people don't want to do it, but I think the rewards are worth doing. But awesome round. We are ranking up Lego.